the unwilling opponent here tonight, arguably. But could Garcia be someone to stand up against Moxley as well?
I mean, I think no question about it. Certainly, if he gets the job done here tonight, Danny's a natural leader, in my opinion. And we're going to find that in the years to come here in AEW.
Well, you know, it was Orange Cassidy that said he needed to stand alone against Jon Moxley tonight on main event for the AEW World Championship. But it's Jack Perry that finds himself standing alone after the Young Bucks beat a very hasty retreat. I understand have returned home basically unreachable.
Well, from what I understand, they've used up all the dates on their contract, so we're no longer contractually obligated to appear in the ring.
So I guess Executive Vice Presidents just get to take the rest of the year off.
Right. I guess so. Taking a look at you, Matt.
And so it's interesting, this match, thinking of what's happening this coming Wednesday night at Dynamite. The Continental Classic kicks off. Daniel Garcia, of course, was part of the Continental Classic, the inaugural edition. And Garcia was winless going into the last day, as was Mark Briscoe. And you look at how a victory on the last day, when it may seem like you may not have a lot to play for, you have a lot to play for in terms of what that portends for the following year. Mark Briscoe, of course, capturing the Ring of Honor World Championship for the first time in his career after a victory on the last day, on his last day of the tournament. Daniel Garcia, a victory on his last day, challenged for the TNT Championship earlier this year, an international championship, the World Championship, and now another opportunity to perhaps capture the TNT Championship. Garcia.
I think that tournament last year, the Continental Classic, even though, he was winless until the end, I think it said a lot about him as a young man. It said a lot about him as an athlete. And I think in many ways, even though he lost more matches than he won, it was his coming out party.
Yeah, I'll never forget that day, December the 23rd, where he got that win against Brody King. It was very special.
And Nigel, it speaks to just the old adage of never give up. Because you don't know what could happen. You could fold up your chips, fold up your tent, go home. Or like Daniel Garcia, buckle down, stay in the front.
All right, let's get it back in the ring, Danny.
Yeah, Daniel, come on now. He's letting his rage get the best of him here.
Those forearms worse.
Yeah, the frustration of Garcia. Thanks to Jack Perry, evident.
You know what? It's almost as if Jack Perry wanted this to happen. He's a sick man, Tony. Jack Perry's a sick individual.
What the man who kidnapped and tortured him.
He got what he had coming to him, Nigel.
Right hands. He delivered. You see urgency on behalf of the challenger here.
It all started because Daniel Garcia told Jack Perry that he never earned anything that he got. He was given everything, including the TNT title, which I think is absolute hogwash.
Yeah, it's just a little gamesmanship, I think, on Daniel's part there. I can see your point, though, Nigel.
You say this is certainly a more aggressive side of Daniel Garcia than we've seen in a while.
He's really got to keep his ear on Rick Knox's count here.
It certainly seems like what Jack Perry was trying to awaken with Daniel Garcia.
Perry's got to fight back even now.
TNT on the floor.
Well, you could see that one coming.
That's that neck that he hurt earlier this year.
Could see it coming. There was nothing he could do to prevent it.
Yeah, you're talking about the neck that was injured by MJF.
And Nigel,
Yes, Tony.
it's well known just how a neck injury can linger, how it can affect the rest of your career, the rest of your life. That is something that Daniel Garcia, at just 26 years of age, could potentially be a lifelong issue for him.
Neck injuries come like scars and wrestling boots to wrestlers. Part of the industry, everyone from Adam Copeland to
Another DDT.
This is Daniel Garcia's third chance of becoming TNT champion. Let's see if he can prevail, but right now it's not looking good.
We also saw him get stretchered out earlier this summer.
Well, we also saw just a few minutes ago how the attacks by Kyle Fletcher on the neck of Will Ospreay earned Kyle Fletcher what would have been the biggest victory of his singles career, and now a neck injury could just be or lead to another statistic in the TNT Championship reign of Jack Perry. The cover. Garcia able to kick out.
Luckily for Garcia, he was too far out for the scapegoat to get full contact with that drop kick, but it landed enough and stunned Garcia and fell to the mat.
We were talking a lot about the arrogance of Jack Perry, the attitude of Jack Perry. Let's talk about the talent of Jack Perry. He's a remarkable young athlete.
Yes, he is. And he has earned everything. Oh,
Yes, he has.
including the TNT title.
Comeback for Larry, of course, Jack Perry, former AEW World Tag Team Champion as well.
I'm surprised at the slow start here from Danny. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
But I think it was the gamesmanship of Jack Perry that lured Garcia into Perry's style of match, or the style of match that Jack Perry wanted to execute here tonight.
You got to hand it to Perry. All the mind games he's played over the weeks here, it led to this moment, right now.
Kick to the, I'm not sure if that was the outside of the thigh or the back of the knee. Nonetheless, it sent Garcia sprawling. And now side headlock cinched in. Perry content to target, to punish the neck of Daniel Garcia.
Garcia is hurt, no question.
Sense of nervousness here amongst the crowd.
They're almost stunned, aren't they? I think when you realize that someone could be injured, you realize what that might portend for their future, their career. You've got to be concerned as well, Matt.
Absolutely, I am right now. I feel it myself. Just got to weather this storm now. Come on, Danny.
It'll be hard for you to sit here at ringside and stay and not get involved, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll see how things transpire here.
Dumping Perry on the back of his head. Masa Saito style suplex for the challenger.
That's how you do it right there. Just stay in this thing.
High angle, almost backdrop driver
Take what he gives you.
of the late great Lou Thez.
I'll tell you this about Danny. He's not a guy who's afraid to get himself out of a hole.
Hammer throw into the ropes. Jack Perry.
He's very comfortable in this position.
Swift drop to hold. Now Perry.
Oh, the snare trap!
A move that was once known as the snare trap. Now locked in. You see the S grip. But Nigel, Danny doing a good job of keeping his chin out of the crook of Perry's elbow.
Yeah, trying to prevent the full choke with the forearm across the carotid artery, but now the eyes as well. You see, look at the colour of Daniel Garcia's head. It's ruby red. Speaks to the blood being forced to stay in there by the choke attempt.
That takes a lot of energy, a lot of strength to march across the ring like that with somebody on your back trying to choke you.
Yeah, it expends a lot of energy, no doubt.
Perry continuing the attack, sending Garcia out to the apron. We've seen just how dangerous it can be multiple times tonight when the action spills out of the confines of the four.
What are you looking at? You want me to get up? You want me to get up?
No, come on, guys. Come on.
Jack Perry's just looking for an easy way out of this match.
Matt, don't do it. Come on, don't go for that. Please, here, sit down.
Jack Perry wants it out.
He does want it out.
Get him back in the ring with. Come on!
Power bomb through the table.
Jack Perry now taking a part of the announce desk. As Rick Knox imploring Jack Perry to return to the ring. You better help. I can imagine off the headset, and now there's concern on his face as Daniel Garcia buried under the remnants of the table, and then the other.
The official up to 3.
In case Garcia can't hear it, he's relaying the count, trying to rouse Garcia. Garcia, is this it for Daniel Garcia's hopes of capturing the TNT Championship?
Oh my God, he just tumbled over.
That's
Garcia looking to make the desperate crawl, and now just barely beats the referee's count.
Yeah, but how much of him is left after what happened out here at the ring table?
Come on, boys!
Holy smokes.
How close was that?
A look of smug satisfaction on the face of Jack Perry.
And some anger rising in Daniel Garcia now.
And if I had to guess, I think Jack Perry still believes that Daniel Garcia is not ready.
To his point, Garcia has improved it.
This guy's got powerbombed through the table and got his ass back in the ring.
He got back in the ring, but right now, he's getting rocked by Jack Perry. Pretty good pump. Was looking for that comeback or lariat, but Daniel Garcia just threw everything he had into that one.
Boy, Gar, you talking about a second limb, my God.
It's not over, boys.
Garcia repeated boots to the chest, chopping down Perry.
Sometimes emotion can serve you well.
We're feeling it right now. Here comes the kick.
Garcia, the running boot slide in the corner. And that's the whip by the hair of Perry. Frustration bubbling to the top for Garcia.
Can't make a mistake now.
Garcia, butterfly suplex.
All right, all right.
And that was almost 2 stages of disaster as Perry's ankles hit the ropes, but then his neck actually hit the canvas.
Very awkward landing for Perry now, who not being given any time.
Come on, man.
It's time he's there up in the ropes.
This is great. Just tie him up.
Garcia on the attack. Drop kick to the side of the head.
Yeah, and that time Jack Perry had no defense at all. Couldn't even see what was coming.
I've said for the longest time, we need to see some killer instinct out of Daniel Garcia.
That's exactly what it is. I think I'm feeling it.
Perry, though,
And here it comes.
backing Garcia to the corner, chop to the chest.
It's one of the reasons Jack's a champion.
And Nigel, you know, when you take that impact in the corner, the head has a tendency to whip back. Not great for Daniel Garcia's injured neck.
Not the whiplash. Garcia, who's struggled with injuries throughout his career, broke his leg early on in his career, came back from that.
Look at this. Anything can happen up here. These two guys just slugging it out. Sitting on the top rope.
Perry digging the thumbs, the fingers into the eyes of Daniel Garcia with both men perched on the top rope. And now Garcia face first, that middle turnbuckle.
That neck again.
Now Perry sits out, drives down Daniel Garcia.
Come on, Danny.
The cover, 2, and Garcia able to kick out.
All right. All right, we're still in it.
I don't know why you're so happy this match continues, Matt. That neck may be done for good.
I'm losing it over here, guys.
Oh, you might try and get a stretcher.
Perry once again
Going over for it. Going for his belt.
turning to the timekeeper's area. Has that TNT Championship title belt.
I'm young, the referee getting disqualified maybe in his playbook here.
And Perry would retain.
That's right.
Rick Knox is going to have to use his judgment here. And at the same time, Daniel's, injury career hangs in the balance.
Oh, see, now, again, a disqualification. He told Daniel Garcia, you don't have what it takes.
Daniel Garcia, he doesn't need to win this way. He can't win this way.
Danny, don't do it.
And a warning from Rick Knox. Fans are saying no, don't do it.
The mind games of Jack Perry potentially
All right.
costing Daniel Garcia the TNT Championship. Beyond the referee's back. And Jack Perry suckering in Daniel Garcia.
So we lost MJ.
Knee strap to the side of the head. 1, 2, 3.
Blast off, I tell ya.
But it didn't work. It really was.
All right. Jack Perry thought he had this match won, but Daniel Garcia perseveres.
I don't know how he's going to find a way back in here now, guys.
Perry gave Garcia the opportunity to be the man, and he felt he needed to be.
Got to get your hands up, Danny.
Perry
Something.
looking for that knee strike once again. Garcia slumps down.
He's out.
The eyes are closed.
Matt, throw a towel in something. This is over.
He won't throw a towel in, Nigel. And you know better than that.
You got to feel this.
Perry now once again
Garcia's going to feel it.
steps back.
Danny.
Oh, Jack Perry looking for another glass jaw.
Jack Knight very nearly did it. Cross kick intercepted. Perry bounced on one leg.
Garcia's never organized.
The foot captured.
Yes.
This time Perry escapes.
Wow. Wow. Something left in Jack Perry after that.
What a match.
Incredibly.
Gotta give it to Perry.
He's certainly no shrinking violet, the champion. Look how he absorbed this right on the top of his head. The champion Jack Perry proving he has earned everything he has ever got.
And that extra impact delivered by the leg capture. Jack Perry being driven down head first, yet somehow able to survive the attack.
And is Perry back to his knees first?
Certainly feels like we're at a crossroads here in this match.
Perry back to his knees first, but I think Garcia's absorbed the lion's share of punishment in this match.
Come on, Danny, now. Just inviting him to slap him.
Return fire big time.
Here we go. Just go, give it to him.
He's doing just that.
All right.
Garcia rapid fire shots.
Danny knows what hangs in the balance here.
Look at the face of Jack Perry.
This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot. Just punch him.
The devilish grin on the face of Jack Perry, but
Yes.
Daniel Garcia, pile driver.
Finish him, Danny. Just finish him.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
Jack Perry willingly walked into the pile driver.
He's not at the finish line, boys.
And now